Alright guys, so welcome to another stream. I know it's been a while since I went live, but I'm back guys. It's been almost a month, so it's been a while, but welcome back guys to another stream. Hope you guys are all doing well right now. Of course, for today's stream I want to give you guys a little update what's happening with Bitcoin. There is in fact a fair few things I really want to talk about for today's stream. I'm just going to make sure everything's all good before I start the stream. I think we're good. All right, guys. So Bitcoin right now holding $27,000. Pretty much you guys clearly see. It's still, holding pretty strong for the past few days above 27K, which is always amazing to see for Bitcoin, of course. And, the entire cryptocurrency market right now this morning is looking pretty good, right? Everything's still holding pretty strong, and we're not seeing much movements, like massive movements in the market. Bitcoin's not really moving. Ethereum is not really moving as well, still below $1,700. But for the past 7 days for Ethereum, right, it's up 5%. So that's great to see. Bitcoin, on the other hand, okay, it's only up 1.5% for the past week, 7 days. But for the past 24 hours today, not much movement. Solana is pumping though, right? You guys clearly see today Solana is up 5%. There is in fact a fair few altcoins moving. You guys clearly see Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink has been moving, and you guys know I'm really bullish about Chainlink, right? So you guys clearly see Chainlink for the past 24 hours is up 2.8%. And for the past week, 7 days, it's up over 14%, over 10% for Chainlink. Absolutely amazing to see for Chainlink moving right to the upside. And I'm really excited about Chainlink. And I heard that there is in fact a bank, ANZ, which is a Australian bank, and they are in fact doing something with Link, right? Chainlink. So that's obviously, very, very bullish. And I'm in Australia, guys, right? I'm not in the US. And I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos and my streams are in fact from, the US mainly. Okay, but I am in fact, located in Australia, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, there is in fact a fair few bullish, news about Chainlink, and that's why we have in fact been seeing Chainlink, pump for the past, few days. But you guys can read by the title for today's stream. I really want to talk about Bitcoin. Okay, so we know the next bull run is in fact about to happen for Bitcoin, and not just Bitcoin, but pretty much the entire cryptocurrency market, meaning altcoins are going to pump as well. It's not just going to be Bitcoin, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit more about altcoins as well. So we know alt season is right around the corner. It's about to happen. Altcoins right now, okay, are not looking too good. Okay, meaning it's a great time to buy as much as you possibly can, right? What we saw back in 2021 for majority of these altcoins that were in fact at a all-time high. For a lot of them that have dropped massively, a lot of them actually, right? So right now you can just imagine they are in fact great buys right now, okay? So that's that. The Fingrid index right now is in neutral. It's currently holding at 48. Even yesterday it was in neutral. Last week and last month though was in fact in fear. Okay, so everything is still, holding pretty strong. It seems like investors right now, people in general are sort of like in the middle, with Bitcoin and crypto right now. How they're feeling. Okay, people are like sort of in the middle right now, right? We're not really bullish and we're not really bearish, but we should be bullish. Okay, not bearish. We should be bullish. Okay, right now, guys. Okay, but let's talk more about altcoins and why it is in fact a great buy right now for altcoins. So here's an example. When I showed you guys this chart a couple of days ago, I believe, in one of my videos, but I want to show you, re-show you guys this chart again on today's stream because I feel like it's very, very important. So here's a great example of why we should be buying altcoins. Okay, we know a lot of altcoins have dropped massively. A lot of these altcoins, if you actually look at the chart from 2021 to where it is now, they all look so similar. Okay, they all look very, very similar, right? So here's an example of why we should be buying, a lot of these altcoins, something like maybe Solana. Okay, I am still, bullish with Solana. I still believe Solana has a future, and I really do believe Solana will perform pretty well in the next bull market. Okay, so it says here 2019 for Ethereum versus 2023 for Solana. I'm buying Ethereum for $200 all of 2019. I've been buying Solana $20 all of 2023, right? So this is what Curb is saying. Okay, this is what he tweeted out. So this is just obviously a great example, guys, of why we should be, buying altcoins, something like Solana, right? If you like Solana, if you believe what the project is doing, okay, the behind the scenes, the technology behind it, then invest in it, right? That's what I've always been telling you guys. So you should always, do your own research. But you guys clearly see, for example, right, Ethereum back in 2019 was at $200. It dropped all the way down right here. It was at $200, and at some points it was below $200. Okay, and then of course, right, once the next bull cycle happened and we entered the next, bull run, right, the bull market, that's when we saw Ethereum absolutely exploding up to the upside. Remember, back in 2019, when we actually saw Ethereum pump all the way up to surpass $1,000, okay, and then it dropped all the way back down to below $200. A lot of people thought, that's it for Ethereum. It's game over. We will never see Ethereum back up, over $1,000. Little did they know, right? Little did they know, if you just, kept simply buying, Ethereum and hodling Ethereum, okay, during this time period right here when it was, at $200 or even below $200, even when it was below $1,000, that would have been a great buy, because obviously we know what happened in 2021. Throughout 2021, Ethereum was absolutely pumping. It went all the way up to almost 5K. We didn't quite see Ethereum reach 5K, but it was almost there, right? It was at I believe 4.8, 4.7, I believe. That was Ethereum's all-time high. So it was close, right, to reaching $5,000. So understand, guys, that's what people are seeing for Solana. And I agree, we might, I'm not saying that this will 100% happen for Solana, but there is potential here that we might actually see Solana reach back up to its previous all-time highs where we saw it in 2021, and of course maybe reach a new all-time high. So buying Solana right now for $20 was like buying Ethereum back in 2019, right, for $200 or below $200. Okay, so this is just a great example, guys, on why we should be investing into altcoins as well. Okay, always do your own research, guys, because I understand there's a lot of different altcoins. Obviously, if you guys look up here, how many coins are there right now in the crypto market? Does it even say? I'm not sure. Let me just refresh it, because I can't really see it right now. I know there's maybe over 20,000, almost 30,000 different altcoins. I think they changed it. I can't really see it right now. But there's a lot of altcoins, guys, okay? And you have to, really do your own research, because obviously every single one of them, they are different, right? They're not the same, okay? So that's that. But altcoins right now is a great buy. I've been telling you guys that many times. They have dropped a lot. Look at Solana for an example. Let's actually go to the chart for Solana and have a look at it. We'll go to the all-time chart. You guys can see back in 2021, of course, we saw Solana all the way up, I believe, 250. Yeah, you guys clearly see that, almost 260, right? $258, almost reaching 260 back in 2021 November. And then ever since then, it has dropped massively. And this is where Solana is right now. And you guys clearly see it's sort of, Solana's sort of stagnant right now, below $30. So obviously, if you really think about it, it's a great time to buy Solana, right? If you believe in this project, buy it, right? I personally, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have not been buying Solana. I think I bought some Solana about a month ago. Not too much of it though. But I am obviously stacking Solana and continuing to hodl my Solana. I have a bag of Solana. I'm still continuing to hold it, right? So that's that. But I obviously invest into other altcoins as well, like XRP, Cardano, okay, Avalanche, a little bit of Avalanche, Polygon, of course, Chainlink. You guys know I'm very bullish for Chainlink and its future, so I'm stacking a whole bunch of Chainlink. I really am, and many, many more, right? But my main focus is obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, right now, it's a great buy for a lot of these altcoins, okay? It really, really is, guys, okay? And I understand alt season is about to happen, Okay, so that's that. Now let's talk more about Bitcoin. Starting off with this chart right here, Bitcoin, okay, short term, where is Bitcoin going to be heading? A lot of people I see on social media are in fact predicting that we might actually see Bitcoin drop, right? Now, understand guys, it's October. If you guys haven't seen my most previous video, you should definitely check it out. But yes, we know that October is the most bullish month for Bitcoin, okay? And we will potentially see Bitcoin this month alone in October pump over $30,000. And I think that is very, very, very possible for us to see for Bitcoin to happen for this month alone in October. So short term, in the next few months, you know, we might actually see Bitcoin pump all the way up to $40,000. Now, I know a lot of people are in fact assuming and predicting that we're going to see Bitcoin drop below, back down to like $25,000 to even $20,000 or even below 20K. But for us to see Bitcoin below, you know, 20K once again, like what can possibly cause Bitcoin to drop that much, right? It has to be some very, very bearish news and a lot of FUD for Bitcoin to, you know, drop that much. And I've been telling you so many times, I don't see Bitcoin dropping below 20K ever again, like below 20K ever again. Meaning I don't see Bitcoin going back down to like 90K to 18K ever again. I think honestly, it's all up from here now. Yes, we might actually see more corrections, more pullbacks, okay, along the way. But this month, it's October, it's literally the first day of October for me, maybe the last day for September for a lot of you guys that's watching the stream right now. But like I said, October is a really, really bullish month for Bitcoin. So I'm expecting the next upcoming few weeks for us to see Bitcoin pump, right? So short term in the next upcoming, you know, few months, yes, 40K Bitcoin is very, very possible. And I told you guys, right, towards the end of this year in 2023, I personally do see maybe a 50K Bitcoin, right? Or maybe early 2024. I think that is very, very possible. Okay, and I'm still sticking with it. Okay, I really, really am. So yes, long term, we are about to enter, you know, the fourth cycle. Okay, of course, you know, the next, you know, bull market. So Bitcoin is ready, guys. Okay, and I really want you guys to, you know, be prepared for the next Bitcoin bull run. Okay, because it's about to happen. You guys clearly see we're about to enter the next fourth cycle throughout Bitcoin history. You guys clearly see that, right? So we're about to enter, you know, the next bull market. And I really want you guys to be patient right now because we're all the way down here. But understand Bitcoin's going to really, really pump. You guys clearly see we have a pretty long road ahead of us, right? At the top, of course. And Bitcoin's going to obviously reach a new all-time high. Okay, so be prepared for that, guys. So you guys clearly see, okay, you know, in previous bull runs, okay, you guys clearly see how much Bitcoin has in fact pumped, and this is where we are right now. So a lot of people may think, you know, it's boring right now for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's not really moving. We're not really seeing much momentum happening for Bitcoin, but understand, guys, okay, understand in the next upcoming few years, of course, I'm talking next year, 2024, and of course, 2025, we're going to see Bitcoin pump like crazy. We know the halving is obviously right around the corner, and we know what that means, right? We know exactly what that means, guys. Okay, so be excited because this is where we are right now. Bitcoin's going to pump. Even though we're all the way down here, Bitcoin's not really moving. It has a long road ahead of us. Okay, it really, really is. So we all should be very, very bullish. Okay, so speaking about the halving, okay, here are some charts showing you guys that, you know, when we have the halving, this is what happens with Bitcoin. So, you know, in previous years, 2014 to 2017, this is exactly what happened. We had the halving and Bitcoin wasn't really moving. You guys could see. And I told you guys this, you know, when the halving happens for Bitcoin, we don't see Bitcoin pump straight away, right? It pumps a little bit afterwards. Okay, so you got to give it, you know, a few months time and then it'll really, really pump. And that's when the bull run will really happen. Same thing, right? So 2024, once the halving happens for Bitcoin, I'm not expecting Bitcoin to pump straight away once the halving actually happens for next year, right? I'm expecting Bitcoin to pump towards the end of 2024. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you guys would, you know, agree with me on that one, right? So towards the end of 2024 and of course throughout 2025, that's when the real bull run is going to happen for Bitcoin. So be excited for that for all my Bitcoin holders out there that's watching this stream right now. So here's another chart really showing you guys about, every single time we have the halving, this is where Bitcoin tends to pump the most. And this chart really does show you guys that. So in previous halving events for Bitcoin, you guys clearly see, let's just start from 2016, the oldest time. In this chart, you guys clearly see Bitcoin did in fact have a pretty decent pump. You guys can see that even even in our most previous halving event for Bitcoin back in 2020, you guys can see how much Bitcoin has pumped once the halving did in fact happen. And you guys can see Bitcoin doesn't pump straight away, right? You guys can see that. So you got to give it time, like I said, right? A few months time. So I'm expecting 2024, the end of that year, to see Bitcoin really pump, right? So understand, guys, we're almost there. We're all the way down here, which means it's a great buy. And then we'll actually show you guys a chart indicating that right now we should be buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. And here's another chart showing you guys, okay, this is potentially what the chart would look like for Bitcoin, okay, when the halving event happens for Bitcoin, right? Next year, April in 2024, of course. So be excited, guys, because a massive pump is going to happen for Bitcoin. And I really want you guys to, be pretty much prepared for this, right? Because it may seem boring right now where we are right now, but understand in the next upcoming few years, everyone's going to foam it in. People that are not, getting in right now, okay, they're going to foam it in later. A lot of people are going to do that, unfortunately, but we should be doing that right now. We should be buying as much as we possibly can. You don't want to buy when everyone else is greedy. People are talking about Bitcoin, how bullish they are, right? You want to get in while it's boring, while everyone else is not really paying attention to Bitcoin. Everyone's not buying Bitcoin. No one's talking about it. Everyone's fearful, staying away from Bitcoin and crypto. That is the perfect time to buy in. And that's exactly where we are right now. So right now is the perfect time to buy Bitcoin, okay? And look at it, guys. Look at this chart, right? Look at this pattern that's forming right now for Bitcoin. So let me I know you guys can't see this, but 2017, right? We hit a top, okay? I believe Bitcoin was like at, 19,000 or 17,000 or somewhere around there. It was close to 20K, and then it dropped massively, okay? And then 2019, it did in fact hit a bottom. And then, of course, throughout 2020, it was slowly recovering up to the upside. You guys can see that. And, of course, towards the end of 2020, and then, of course, throughout 2021, that's when we really saw Bitcoin pump. And this is exactly where we are right now for 2023, right? So understand, guys, the next bull run is, in fact, about to happen. We know we have already hit a bottom of around $15,000 last November. Okay, and clearly Bitcoin is forming a new pattern up to the upside, okay? And you guys clearly see every single time Bitcoin reaches a new bottom during a bear market, right? It doesn't go back down to the same previous bottom that it reached in the same, bear market. And that's why I always told you guys, I really don't see Bitcoin going back down below 20K. I really don't see that happening. So meaning I don't see Bitcoin going back down to like 15K where it was almost a year ago, right? Last November. So just think about that, okay? But this chart right here, and I actually, showed you guys this chart before in one of my videos. I think it was like a couple of days ago. But this is the RSI showing you guys, the RSI highs and lows, of course, the sell zones to take profits, of course, and of course, the buy zones to, buy in. And clearly, you guys can see the RSI is still in the greens below right here. You guys clearly see the RSI is in fact in the lows, which is the buy zone. Okay, so understand, guys, we're not even in the hodl zone. We're in the buy zone. So clearly, right now, guys, like literally right now, we should be buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin, stacking as much as we possibly can. Stack sats, right? Stack your Satoshis. We should be simply just dollar cost averaging, right? Buy Bitcoin, bit by bit, right? Every week, or, it could be every day, or it could be, every month, right? Just simply DCA, guys. Personally, I do it every week. So every week I buy a little bit of Bitcoin, okay? And I am still continually to do that, right? I'm not stopping. I'm still continuing to do that because I know right now is the perfect time to buy Bitcoin. It's below 30K, okay? And later tomorrow, tomorrow morning, there will be a video posted, and I really want you guys to, watch that video, okay, because it's really important. And I really want you guys to check out that video once it's posted, right? It's scheduled for tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that. But yes, right now, okay, if you guys are wondering when to buy Bitcoin, it's clearly right now, okay? So we are obviously clearly in the buy zone, and this is what the chart is showing, right? We're in fact in the RSI low. So it's time to buy Bitcoin, guys, okay? It really, really is. This is the perfect time to buy Bitcoin. It really, really is. But yes, Bitcoin monthly returns, talking about more about this topic, okay? October is going to be a very, very good month. I'm telling you guys that right now, okay? Potentially. But you guys can see, first of all, let's talk about last month, September. Okay, 4%. We actually saw Bitcoin for the first time ever in 6 years, because you guys can see from 2022 to 2017, 6 years straight for the month of September for Bitcoin, it was in the reds. We ended off in that month in the reds, and the first time in 6 years, finally 2023, we're actually going to end off last month, September, in the greens. 4%, over 4%, almost 4.10%. Right, so that's amazing to see. Now, October, very, very bullish month for Bitcoin. Okay, the month of October, we know Bitcoin does perform very, very well. Yes, can see the only years for October that Bitcoin didn't perform too great was in 2018. It was down 3.8%, and of course 2014 it was down pretty much 13%. Right, but other than that, 2013, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2020, and of course 2021 and 2022 last year, Bitcoin actually performed very, very well. So understand, guys, the month of October is a very, very bullish month for Bitcoin. So we will potentially, most likely, see Bitcoin perform very, very well for this month of October, right? And I really do see, if we go to the daily time frame here, I really do see Bitcoin, at least reaching back up to its previous level back in July when Bitcoin was at like $31,000. And I told you guys, once Bitcoin passes this line right here of pretty much $32,000, I do in fact see Bitcoin, reaching back up to $35,000 to even $40,000. Okay, and I have them marked right here on this chart. So that's very, very possible for Bitcoin. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys are in fact excited for the month of October. Okay, I really do. And of course, yes, 2025, that's going to be the year where the real Bitcoin bull run is going to happen. And it's not just going to be Bitcoin, but of course altcoins, meaning the entire cryptocurrency market will pump, just like what we saw in 2021 and of course 2017, right? It's gonna pump. Okay, guys, so be excited. 2025, let me repeat that, 2025 is the year that we're gonna see Bitcoin pump like crazy, Ethereum, and of course most likely your favorite altcoins, right? So be excited for that. For all my crypto investors out there, I really want you guys to be prepared to take your profits, pretty much, right? And I told you guys many times, you don't have to take your profits, right? If you don't need that money, simply don't even take your profits. But understand, no one has gone broke taking profits. So it's okay to take a little bit of your profits, because that's how you simply make money, right? So take your profits, guys. Okay, personally, yes, I'm gonna take my profits. Okay, in 2021, I didn't take too much profits. Like, the only profits that I took was Dogecoin, okay, because I made, a fair few bit of money with Doge, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, and of course with Shiba Inu, right? I took my profits, guys. Even with Avalanche, right? When Avalanche was pumping, I also took my profits, and that was about it, right? Yeah, I mainly made a lot of money with Doge. We know the year 2021, Dogecoin was absolutely pumping. Okay, it was getting hyped, and who knows? It could, we could potentially see Doge come back, okay, in the next bull market. It could potentially happen. We know Elon Musk is obviously doing something with X payments, and we know how bullish Elon Musk is with Doge, right? So we might actually see Doge pump in 2025. But everything's gonna pump, guys, so be excited for that. But of course, our main focus should be Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the main coin here that we should be really looking at, right? But understand, I'm excited for a lot of different projects, right, in the crypto space. I really am. It's going to be a very exciting year. And you guys may think NFTs. Let's talk about that real quick. NFTs right now are not looking too good, right? A lot of NFTs right now, the NFT market has dropped a lot, just like the crypto market. But I understand it's going to pump back up. A lot of these NFTs are going to pump back up. And a lot of NFT projects are, in fact, a great buy right now. Okay, so that's that. It's looking pretty good. Okay, the future for Bitcoin, for crypto, for NFTs, just in general, you know, the crypto space, DeFi and whatnot, is looking really good, guys. Okay, it really is. So that's that. But personally, guys, I'm stacking as much as I possibly can. I am obviously not going to be buying any crypto or investing in crypto in the year 2025, because that's obviously the year to just simply take your profits, right? But along the way, maybe it's okay to buy, you know, some coins. But along the way, okay, don't FOMO in, guys, okay, because I know a lot of these altcoins, and of course, different altcoins will pump. Okay, you guys understand, new projects are gonna, you know, come along the way. Just like what we saw for 2021, Solana was a great altcoin in 2021. It was a altcoin that was absolutely pumping. It was worth like below $1, then it just pumped out of nowhere. Who remembers, right, in 2021? And of course, another one was AXI Infinity. Who remembers? AXI Infinity. That was a gaming crypto token. If I can find it. Wow, is it not in the top 100 no more? Or did I just go past it? I think I went past it. Whoops. Wait. AXI Infinity. I don't know if you guys remember this coin, but it was absolutely popping up to the upside. This coin right here. AXI Infinity. This coin was absolutely pumping in 2021. You guys can see how much it has dropped. But 2021, it was at 160. That was, in fact, its all-time highs in November, of course. And ever since then, it has dropped massively. Look at that, guys. Look at that dip. That's so crazy. Like, it hasn't gone back up to $20 for like the past over a year, which is crazy. More. It's been longer than that. So yeah, AXI Infinity. Think about that, guys. Like, this coin was literally at 160 at one point. Now it's below $5. Think about that, right? And I told you guys, okay, a lot of these altcoins, a lot of these projects will potentially reach back up to its previous all-time highs, and of course reach a new all-time high. I'm not gonna obviously name any of them, okay, but I know a fair few of them will do that. Okay, we just don't know which one. And this is why you always got to be smart about it, right? And this is simply how you make money with crypto. But understand, guys, okay, since we know the next bull market is in fact about to happen, understand majority of these altcoins will pump like crazy. Okay, that's what I really want you guys to understand. Okay, majority of these altcoins will pump, right? So if you want to simply make money with crypto, you just got to take advantage right now with these prices. You got to take action right now. Okay, of course, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, guys. Okay, so that's that. But yes, personally, I'm buying as much Bitcoin and of course Ethereum and of course my favorite altcoins as I possibly can right now, because I know the next bull run, okay, we're about to enter the next bull market. Okay, that's about to happen. So I know it's going to be life changing, right? And that's that. So that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream right now. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel. I would always appreciate that, as always. And of course, if you guys haven't seen my most previous video that I uploaded literally 1 hour ago, definitely check it out. But on that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.